Alright, Jared, I'm going to kind of show you what's up here real quick. I apologize, this is going to be on my cell phone, but I'm just going to show you what I'm talking about. So right here we have an original PSP, and right on the back here, this is kind of one of the important parts. Come on. Where is it? But don't know if you can see that or not, but it's a PSP 101, which is basically the first version that ever came out. And so when I open up the back here, notice I don't have any games, I don't have any crap in there, nothing. Just regular old PSP. Now, turn her on. I'll show you kind of what I've done here. Everything I've done, I've updated the firmware, or at least what I've done is called put a custom firmware on here, as you notice from the back screen there. I just kind of added an icon for fun, just to see what it was. The way you find out kind of what you have is you go over here to system settings. So when you go to your system settings, it give you a whole bunch of different things, like here's your name, blah blah blah, just a bunch of bull crap that doesn't mean a whole lot. And then what you'll do is you'll come down here to system information. So we'll choose that. I know it's kind of hard to see mine because that white background, but mine's called the 6.39 ME-2, which is just a basic firmware that I got. I didn't have to use a Pandora Battery or any garbage like that, and so that's something that we'll walk through a little bit later. So let me show you kind of a little bit of what we're talking about here. So I go to my games, go to my memory stick, and I have a couple options here. I have this one, which is basically a SEGA Genesis emulator, a Nintendo emulator, just Geometry Wars, and a Super Nintendo emulator. So, say I'm really bored, I'll watch something here. Alright, so here is my little tiny list of games that we have for the just regular Nintendo. So we can go through here and let's say we want to play Zelda. So, sorry, my buttons here are a little off. Let's go down to Zelda. Choose that one. It'll load it up for us. Yay! It's me. I just created a profile a little while ago. Choo-choo! Oh, I gotta restart it. So the one thing to remember is that on there, these two buttons are your A button, these two buttons are your B button. So regardless if I choose that one or that one, but that one's going to be your B once we get our boomerang, of course. So there is that one. Let's get out of this. So just click home. One thing to be aware of, a lot of this stuff's going to be trial and error, because you're going to come up with some stuff, but you know you're going to run into some glitches here and there, and it does happen. You just got to deal with it. So haven't really had a problem on this one until now, but I haven't really played anything for a while. Turn off. Okay. So let me show you Super Nintendo. And if you have a PSP 2001, which I think is like the second generation one, I think you're better off because your processing power is a little bit better. So on some of these games, on like the Super especially, and I tried a Nintendo 64 emulator, and it worked pretty well. It's just the graphics and the processor speed that I have does not really work together. So let's check out a little Super Nintendo action. Get that screen. Okay, so these are all the games we have for our Super. So let's go. Let's see. That one plays really good. That one has a hard time. This one plays really good. Let's play some Ninja Turtles. Sure. That's pretty much it. And then a lot of these, if you just hit a secret button, like that one, then like in the middle of the game, because what I did is I just hit the two top L1 and R1 and just kind of hit the buttons on them. And then it brings me to kind of like a home menu. And this is kind of the best way to do it because it's like load new games. One thing to remember that when you're in the PSP network part of it, the X is your command, your 0 is your back. It's opposite when you're in the emulators. 0 is your command, it says yes I want to do that, X is like no. So if we want to go back to the game, we just hit X, go back to the game. And then if we want to load something else, we just click the X to load something else. So now we come in here and let's play some Madden. There we go. Again, choose a new ROM. So as you can see, I've gotten kind of a whole buttload. Remember Battletoads? That was awesome. That one doesn't work so well on mine. Some of the graphics, I got to fix some of the settings. So I'm still working on some of the glitches. But a lot of these games I never really had a chance to play, and it's really nice that you can just get them free. Like I said, I have a 256 megabyte memory card, which is really, really small, but I have, you know, 3 emulators on here, plus what's called a homebrew game, similar to an app in the App Store, and then everything else. One of my favorite games on here, actually, is the one that's on the SEGA emulator, which is you're holding in suspense. What are you talking about? Which one? Okay. So we want to load a ROM, and Golden Axe, one of my favorite arcade games ever. That worked out pretty good. Not bad for some bull crap here. Sorry, it's really hard playing this one-handed. So yeah, you get the point. But anyway, so if you want help, a lot of the stuff I did is I just went on YouTube. Honestly, I went on YouTube and just a tutorial, quick questions, how to install this emulator. Or whatnot. I do have specific emulators for PSPs that seem to be working a little bit better. Again, if you have the 2nd generation, that's the best one to have, hands down. A little bit faster, and it runs a lot of the stuff a little bit better. The 100 you've got to do a little bit more. I think if I had a Pandora Battery and I could get a kernel fix in there, I think it would probably be a little bit better. But for now, that's what I got, and I'm really excited about it. I think I'm going to just might give it to my niece that loves playing the little handheld games, but if it continues to be as glitchy as it is, then I'll probably just hang on to it. So if you have any questions or anything else like that, just hit me up, and I'll be happy to help. Thanks for watching.